Yes. Look. Look. Some of the bees ask what would I want them to send me out here in Asia, and I just feel like this lip oil from Elf. This lip oil from Elf. I would love if the base sent that. Well, I would love that. And strawberry Pop Tarts. Y'all are always asking what y'all can send me. And y'all are asking me to do a wish list. Like, what is a wish list? What is that? Y'all gotta tell me what that is, because I don't know. But I more than will do that if that makes us connect better ways. So let me know. Do y'all want to do that? And I'll set it up. Y'all just have to let me know by the end of this thing. Let me do a poll. Should I do a... Let me do this poll though. Let me do this poll. Yeah. So we got a poll in the chat. We haven't done a poll in the chat in a really long time. But we here, y'all. Child. Tell me when tomorrow my dad's gift showed up. It arrived. It's in my dad's gift is in Louisiana. My mom is in Louisiana. My niece and nephew is in Louisiana. I'm super excited because my dad is hitting a milestone in his birthday. So I'm like super happy. Shout out to Cancer Gang. Happy birthday to those whose birthday is this month. It's so many of y'all, so many Cancers slash Leos, or the Lehos. Or the Lehos, honey. Let me share this out so we can get into the tea. Get into the mess. Did y'all hear the Ghetto Girl pop? Yes. Ooh, baby. Did y'all see Wally has been waking up the streets? I love it. I love it. I love seeing all the content creators getting their things. Baby, we gotta talk. Do you see the girls are in their fields? In their fields, honey. Honey. Who's sending me friend requests? Let me do it like that. So, hey, Couture Bays, I have shared it out. It's your girl, Brat, going live with the Breed Talk. And Bay Squad, we have to talk. Now, before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my fave, the vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How you can like this video is by double tapping your screen if you're watching from your phone or your device. If you are watching from the TV, you hit those three dots right there. And that's how you can thumbs up or thumbs down this video. That's how you can subscribe to the channel, which is right here. That's how you can send a monetary donation. So come on in, come on in, come on in. And remember, opinions are not facts. Y'all know the mantra. We are going to be talking about some of your faves. Maurene Comey fired. Child, they fired her while she was at work. And she's embarrassed. Okay, Maurene Comey embarrassed. Nicki Minaj crashing out. Baby, the way y'all are dog walking Nicki Minaj on the free apps. Ah! Oh my goodness. Nessa wants to come in. She didn't even get her name in the title. You know, a forever girlfriend slash baby mama could never. And of course, we gotta talk about Meg the Stallion, an update from the trial. Cause baby, why is Milagros Camp not trying to turn over those passwords? Baby, it is nasty work. We gotta talk about it. Not you trying to delete 20,000 messages. Not you trying to delete 20,000 messages, baby. You are caught in 4K. Megan is not playing. Listen, it is what it is. And then we're going to talk about some honorable mentions. So, I guess Jaguar Wright is trying to make herself relevant again because she did nothing with the Diddy trial because we found out she was a liar. And it's such an unfortunate thing, finding out that the biggest conspiracy theorist not only is washed, she's out here trying to spin the narrative because now she's upset and making it seem like she has all this exclusive and insight. I told you, these Diddy liars love moving the goalposts, and she knows she is washed. She's no longer relevant. But I know y'all go up for your favorite dirty queen. So it is what it is. The fact that she's coming for Armand when Armand gets active and dogs walk her homeless behind, it is what it is. Why should I care? He might not even pay her any mind because he's focused on mob radio. That's what was told to me. I don't know. But let's see who's in the chat. Hey, Be Real. How's it going? Hey, Peach Prince. Hey, Bobby Ruffin. What's going on? Hey, Tanitra. Hey, The Truth. What is going on? How are ya? Thumbs up this video because we have to talk. Shout out to the international and domestic bays. Okay. Yeah, she is going outside. Okay. Yes, please like the video. Hey, Mike City. Hey, Money Mike. What is going on? I miss you, boo. Ah, I miss you. I miss you. Listen, and I have a poll in the chat. Is Nicki Minaj going outside? I have to ask. So far, only 34 of y'all have voted. 65% of y'all said yes. 37% of y'all said no. Hey, Brittany Locke, what is going on? Everybody in the mama is not being here. Ooh, you are so nasty. You are so nasty. Hey, Ice Macchiato. Listen, I'm loving the names, honey. Okay. So we're gonna start off with Maurene Comey. So y'all know when I told y'all about this Southern District of New York case, Maurene Comey is tied to the former FBI director. That's her dad. She is a legacy baby. I'm not gonna say she doesn't know how to do her job. I just felt like she did not have a strong case. I told y'all that. I told y'all this should have been a state case simply because they based everything off of Cassie's lawsuit. Now, I said to me that is not strong, in my opinion, based on the optics of me going to court. The Southern District of New York have been taking huge L's since last year. All right. The first L was the Harvey Weinstein overturning at the appellate court. The next one was who's that mayor? The black mayor man? The bald-headed man. I'm not from New York, so bear with me. He's bald-headed. He was tied to Pastor Bling Bling. He has ties to Diddy. What is his name? Eric Adams? It's hard keeping up with all these names. I think his name is Mayor Eric Adams. He got off of his RICO case and all of his charges. I mean, he beat the feds. And then now you have Diddy, who beat the biggest Fed case in New York of this year, of the 2025. They could no longer take any more losses. Granted, the Department of Justice and the FBI stated that there is no Epstein's list. That means Ghislaine Maxwell should be coming home. I told y'all once this came out, there were going to be some issues. I told y'all this. And she was the one who had the huge win with the Epstein trial. And then she's tied to the Diddy case. So it's crazy. The AUSA got fired behind this case. Ooh. Ooh. Diablo. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Jesus. They are firing everybody. Let me look that up. AUSA. New York. Ooh. Jay Clayton. Oh my God. Baby, they're firing everybody. They couldn't get that black man. They say, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. It was supposed to be an open and shut case. That is nasty work. And I'm glad to see you, Diabla. Thank you, boo. Thank you, beautiful. That is wild. So even more people are getting fired. Baby, they are cleaning house. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. Tisa can come up here and upload and say whatever. Maurene Comey is embarrassed. They published her name. There are like 18,000 articles about what she did, how she could have done it better, and they simply covered Mr. Jay Clayton. Jay Clayton is, I didn't even know he got fired. They didn't even they didn't even publish his name. That is crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That is so sad. So sad. He's an assistant United States attorney. New Yorkers, he will just spread the, not spread the pussy. Y'all are so crazy. Kenneth Petty, oh my goodness, y'all are dog walking everybody. Yes, this is Comey's daughter. So at the end of the day, they did not deliver. There were a lot of tax dollars used in this trial, and they did not get the big win. Y'all have to understand this all comes down to money. That's literally what it comes down to. The taxpayers' dollars were not used effectively. So, it is what it is. And yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. So is she embarrassed? Yes. I'm gonna ask the chat. If you were Maurene Comey, would you be embarrassed? Put a 1 in the chat if you would be embarrassed. Put a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't. Put a 1 in the chat if you would be embarrassed. Put a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't. Like, your name, you're publicized as the woman who could not get Diddy. And then she kept going on talking about she was gonna get all this max time. And at the end of the day, the people were tired. I didn't like when Tisa blamed the jurors. To me, that's classless, because at the end of the day, it's the prosecution's job to have an effective case. I knew them talking about sex and relationship and all that was not enough for a conviction. I just knew that. I I could read the room, and I hate to say that, I'm not in my emotions. I simply could read Pacer. Pacer is find you somebody who has Pacer, or find a channel who has Pacer that will read the documents for you guys. And if anybody has the Pacer link, please send it to me so I can send it to a couple of people. I only look at Pacer at work. I never bring my work stuff home. Those are 2 different devices. So yeah. I see some ones in the chat. Yes, please get the likes up. Hey, April. Hello. Facts. Hey, Barry. A 1. A 1. A 1. The former lead federal DA has this case all lined. They fumbled. Yes, CW, that black man had the case. Do y'all think he kept his work for himself? Do y'all think he took his work home and let her figure it out? I told y'all, if Cassie becomes the face of this and she fumbles, everything else will change. And look what happened. Cause I could read the room. It's so crazy. I see a 1. Please like this video, or your next paycheck could be your last. Ooh, she should have known her term was coming after. Ooh, got rid of her dad. Not the witchcraft dies. They charge on Pacers. Yes, they do charge on Pacer, but there's some people who read the court documents, you know. There's some people who read the court documents. So there you have it. Y'all can read it for yourselves. Cassie didn't fumble. That was flippity flop Jane Doe. Ooh. Ooh. And I told y'all, for them to fly in all those victims and those victims were not saying what needed to be said, I knew then. I said, baby, this is nasty work. Okay? Nasty work. Nasty work. It's given nasty girl. I really like that song by Tinashe. Where has she been at? Is Tinashe still trying to find her footing? Yes or yes? Let's get into Nessa, girl, because I'm gonna do Make the Stallion. We're gonna say make Nicki Minaj last. You know, we gotta do the Queen of Rap last. We have to do the Queen of Rap last. Okay, so let's get into Nessa, the forever girlfriends turned baby mama. Okay, let's read. Butterflies in the sky, twice as high. Nessa decided to come out, pop out with a little, you know, something, something. Look at this thesis. She wrote a thesis statement and put it on Beyonce's internet, right? Ooh, and it was eating her up in the comments. Ah! Ooh, baby. Fired on your day off. It says Nessa at Nicki Minaj exposing the smear campaign tactics that Jay-Z, Rock Nation, Desiree Perez did to her behind the scenes is very similar to what I was told they did to Kaepernick. Mind you, I want to read this out for the girls. Because reading is what? Fundamental. At Nicki Minaj exposing the smear campaign tactics that Jay-Z, Rock Nation, Desiree Perez did to her behind the scenes is very, very similar to what I was told. She doesn't know this. This is what she was told. They did to Colin Kaepernick. When Jay purposely co-opted Colin's protest by siding with the NFL to help their image after they blackballed Colin for his protest. Mind you, Colin got paid for his pain. He got paid for his troubles. Not no little bank. He got paid big bank. So much so, he signed an ironclad NDA. How do I know it was ironclad? That man ain't said nothing about the NFL since he took the offer. I don't know, Nessa. It sounds like you're projecting. It sounds like this is why you can't get the ring from your man because why are you fighting for him? He has a mother. You're a mother. Let that man be a man. But what do I know? I called them all out years ago, and so many people were scared to say it publicly, but would tell me how they agree with me privately, shaking my head. They couldn't be agreeing with you if they were still playing. Didn't they call it the plantation? Why would you want to go and work at a plantation with slave masters? Isn't that what was said? Let's continue reading. Rock Nation apparently took $5 million a year over 5 years to bury the growing protests and specifically help them move beyond the controversy around teams' unwillingness to sign Kaepernick. Wasn't he playing past his prime? I mean, I get what she wants to convey, but he took the money. He still has a Nike deal. He made a lot of money. He made a lot of money off the backs of black people. What has he done with that money in the community? I mean, I don't know. Let me continue to read, honey. Desiree even said, we love that everybody wants to be on the stage, that we've completely changed the conversation to fighting for it versus boycotting. We come a long way. She got her pardoned by Trump. No coincidence the NFL owners are his buddies and also donated millions to his campaign. Your baby daddy doesn't even vote. Your baby daddy doesn't even vote. Your baby daddy didn't come up with nothing. He hasn't done nothing. You decided when he was going to go practice for the Ravens, you decided to call Ray Lewis and the owner, uh, the dude Samuel L. Jackson's character from Django. That's what you decided to publicize on the day he was supposed to try out, and they said, "No, I'm good." That was you, Miss Mamas. That wasn't the NFL. That was you. You know, everybody has choices in life. Why would you want to work for slave masters and owners on a plantation where you don't get fair treatment, where you're getting silenced? I don't know. Let's continue to read. I still don't watch that league or whoever is performing at whatever game they have playing. Still with Cap forever. Girl, you have to be with Colin Kaepernick. That's your baby daddy. So this is what they're saying in the thing. And by no means am I defending Jay-Z, but if your man is being bullied by another man, shouldn't your man get the slanging and banging for his honor, his integrity, his legacy, his brand? Why is he calling on you as his woman to fight a man's fight? I will never understand that. You pick me as and that's why y'all don't be getting picked. Using Nicki to back your argument ain't it. And on top of it, people saw what happened in real time. You don't move a workout 10 minutes before the start time when 11 teams sent out scouts and the front office people. So Nessa decided to say, you don't know what you're talking about. And it said, I actually spoke and shared extensively facts about the entire situation. Girl, we saw in real time what your man did. And then Jay-Z fought for another meetup. And the Ravens, who were desperate, who decided to take a quarterback past his prime, said, we want him. And then you sent out that tweet. See, that's the problem. You thought you was eating. Whole time, you was over there starving. Let's continue. I'll be glad when this era of cryptic, vague calling people out comes to an end. If Jay did something to Cap, then say specifically what, when, how, and where. Piggybacking on Nicki's grip actually diminishes your own. The nondescript issues serves no one and only provides engagement. Weaponizing social media is low fruit. Take Jay to court if there's real concern. Ate her up, left no crumbs. Baby, the girls were not buying it. And I'm so happy the girls, use your brain, think for yourself. Think for yourself. We are loving that the girls are starting to get their comprehension skills back because I told y'all the greatest crime to America was not the war on drugs. It was No Child Left Behind. I stand on it to this day. Y'all know how I feel about that. Collins settled with the NFL months before Jay was in the picture. They hate to hear that. Let me like that. This is reckless, irresponsible, and defamatory to equate the two. What happened to Colin is much different from Nicki's rant. Why use the negative energy from her Twitter fingers and word vomit to connect to Colin's experience? You say it was a smear campaign, but when did y'all ever publicly expose it with the same energy and intent that y'all booked interviews for a campaign for Colin to play again? Baby, that's how you eat a bitch up, okay? That's how you eat a bitch up. That's how you eat a bitch up. It's given soul food. And I love it. I love it. Do y'all agree or disagree? Put a 3 if you agree. Put a 4 if you disagree. Put a 3 if you agree. Put a 4 if you disagree. I think Jay-Z is a lot of things, but I also feel like this. You got to handle your business. You know, everybody wants to be a boss, a brand, a mogul. You know, they want to get them M's. They want to run it up, right? And they don't want to do the business part of it. Business is not fun. Business is where the sharks meet with the prey, okay? Business is where the hunters and the hunted come to engage. You got to figure out which side are you on. Are you on the side of the trigger or not? I told y'all I can spot a shark. Can you? Some of y'all can't spot a shark. That's why y'all be emotionally invested in people who refuse to fight for themselves. I just can't. Colin is sitting back, letting his woman fight his battles. That is weak to me. A man did you wrong. Go be a man. Go be a man about all these songs about strength, wisdom, courage. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, Bookie. Your man has to get out there and swing a bang. I don't know. It says, LOL, now you the Undertaker. Boss Dog used to go cry a river. I was actually mad at Jay until I found out that Colin was playing in our face. People who get money understand. Take what you can get and leave. These people aren't changing. Ooh, Diablo. Not y'all got a couple left behind children in the chat. Well, leave them. Thank you so much. And Cap took settlement money anyway and still wants to play. So Nessa is out of pocket. It's the fact that Colin hasn't said anything. That's what gets me. Like, a mess. It came out Jay actually tried to help Cap get his job back. He put pressure on the NFL to allow a workout. It's documented. Ooh. Oh, somebody is fighting with my mind. Baby, y'all not gonna win. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you watching laying in bed on my 59th birthday. Oh my God, happy birthday, Tracy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Girl, get up. Get up. Go outside. Go do a little Watusi. Do a little. Put your dancing shoes on. Go sip you some vino. Happy birthday. Colin needs to be a man and speak for himself. Yeah, I thought it was disgusting that Nessa was speaking for him. I thought it was weird. Hey, BV. The vote/poll is tainted. I actually hit no. Not it's tainted. Oh my God. Not it's tainted. Listen, if y'all are fighting with my mods, the mods can do no wrong. Okay? Listen, the mods know what it is. Be respectful and the mods will be respectful. I got a lot of readers in the chat. I got a lot of people who like to eat the girls up. Listen, going back and forth with one of my moms, are you sick? It's crazy. They don't play. Oh, yes, happy birthday. Yeah, don't get distracted, y'all. Please get these likes up. Let's get on to Megan Thee Stallion. Child, tell me why Megan Thee Stallion's lawyers are on Milagros in them head. Honey, the girls just don't learn. So y'all remember, Milagro has to give up all those passcodes. All those passcodes. All those passcodes, child. Not Shannon Sharp, she settled, that girl had to settle that lawsuit, child. They saying she only got 15 million. Can you imagine only getting 15 million? And now you gotta fight to get more money from these men. Y'all know when they take that money, she can't go do no interviews or nothing. I thought she wanted justice. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Going to Boston with my girls tomorrow. Ooh, have fun in Boston. Have fun in Boston. We got a Boston Bay. So hopefully Boston Bay, put it in the chat when you see this video where, our Dr. Bay can go. Yes. So it says 20,000 messages were deleted right before the trial. And on the way to the trial, more messages were deleted. Then it came out she was definitely in contact with Tory Lanez. Milagro keeps rescheduling because she doesn't want to give up the passcodes. She said, I lost you know, access to my Twitter, all this other stuff. Baby, all they're gonna do is plug in that phone and get what they need. They already have what they need, if you let me tell it. Megan already has what she needs. Megan already got the win. Milagro has to pay her attorney fees. Do y'all think Milagro can afford that? No. Okay. I only heard it's only 15 mil. She was asking for 50 million. She was asking for 50 million. Busby's out here trying to do this whoop-de-whoop, right? The way Shannon's been carrying on, it was a small settlement. He was offering her 10. No, I think he said he was offering her 5, was willing to give her 10. So I think they only went up a few million more. She didn't get the 50 million, which is sad. And then I heard Shannon went and hired his alleged bust down, the stylist. Baby, Shannon is cleaning up and collecting. I told y'all he was going to come out on top too. Y'all don't be listening to me though. Y'all be listening to me though. These men be degenerate. I don't know y'all why I was acting so alarmed that he wanted to have this big black baby. These Negroes is nasty. Okay. These Negroes are saying. But back to Milagro versus Megan. Megan Thee Stallion is on Milagro's neck. She's making her uncomfortable. She's making her uneasy. And after a while, because I truly believe Tory Lanez, in my heart of hearts, gave Milagro up for something for Meg to do for him. And I believe she is only going to do it if Milagro gives up. If Tory gives up Milagro. And I think he did. The father has been real active. He's going to come home soon. He's going to come home soon. He can't tell y'all when. You know why he can't tell y'all when? Because Milagro is refusing to do her part. See, Megan knows something that we don't know. I feel there's other celebrities in Milagro's Discord. I feel there was other celebrities in the messaging. I feel like they can tell because of the payments that that Megan has never publicized. I don't think she wants to publicize it, and I think that's why there's been a lot of crashing out going on lately because the end is here. That girl wasn't worth $5. Send her back to the gym. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is that? Where is that? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up and run the check up. Y'all know Tony Busby got to get his money. He want to run for office. He can't be taking all these punk settlements. He needs a big fish. Milagro don't have the money, so I would just tell them to let me sit it out. Ooh, not let you sit it out. See what being loyal to a short ghetto hobbit gets you. My Lord. Millie is done in this case. Oh my goodness. Hey, Antonidra. Listen, the way the girls was cutting up and shared on document teams, y'all know I be on Twitter a lot. I be trying to keep up on Twitter. Twitter was having on the mess. That's how I knew Nicki Minaj was out there getting dogged walk, baby. The way they was ragging and tagging Nicki Minaj, they were like bow, 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 bow. That's that booty man. Bow, 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 bow. I said, not the queen of rap. Not the queen of rap with Cap in the rap. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Somebody gonna get the police. Somebody gonna get the police, baby. It was crazy. Listen, Megan's gonna come out on top because Megan's been coming out on top. Y'all, man, she with that $100 million man. That man like her. They've been dating for a really long time. You could tell they've been dating for a really long time. You could just tell how he looks at her. I'm loving this. And to you girlies who are pressed, and when I say girlies, I'm talking about the men too, because it's given y'all want to sit in Clay's lap. To the girlies that are pressed, mad, bitter because Megan is living her best life. Where is your man at? Where's your woman at? Where is your significant other? How come you're not on trips? Okay. How come you're not out here opening up gifts? How come somebody is not kissing the ground you walk on? Okay, rubbing your feet, holding your hand, excited to be next to you. And this is why I say you hoes stay getting walked. Right now, Rocky from Love and Hip Hop, y'all know Rocky Thunder, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. She says some insightful stuff. But y'all just be coming out like haters. You old hoes are haters. And when I saw nothing but beautiful black women on my timeline flourishing, glowing, and then you old bitter hoes, you young bitter hoes was getting dogged walk left and right, I loved it. That's how I knew my timeline was cleansed, baby. The Mercury is in retrograde and y'all deserve everything you get. Y'all deserve everything you get. Everything you get. Why are y'all so concerned with who she's dating? Do you want to date her? Do you want to date her? Why are y'all so pressed with what she's doing with her puss? I keep telling y'all, I can always tell when the girls mismanage their Gina. You mismanage your Gina. That's why you're so mad. That's why you're hateful, because you over there with that hateful man or woman you laid up with. They don't take you on no trips. You don't stand on no carpets. You don't get to do no opening of nothing. You don't get to eat the finest of the nothings. You don't be on the water. You don't be doing nothing. You be in the house ranting like Nicki Minaj. Let's get into Nicki Minaj. Let's get into Nicki Minaj. Okay, let's get into Nicki Minaj. So, a lot of y'all are saying she's on the ski slopes. I feel like this. The girls who be on the ski slopes don't act like that. We've seen a couple content creators on the ski slopes. They never did this. Okay. You love me? Thank you so much. I'm hilarious. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, please like, comments, and subscribe. What happened to the other guy she was dating? She left him. She said the girls be stuck on them men. She said you only got one time to mess up. She's out. I don't blame her. Get him up out of here. He's not a fan. You should only be with men who like you. Like you a lot, to be honest. So let me play these sound bites that were sent, and here we go. Fool who needs, cause we saw the receipts. SZA proved that Nicki Minaj wanted to work with her, knows the songs, everything. You wanted to work with me, baby. I said no. And now because she decided to beef with, I don't even care, because Nicki Minaj wanted to beef with SZA and go back and forth and do all this whoop de whoop. SZA added Cardi and said, "Girl, I'll send you I'll hop on the song today." Please get the likes up and hit the poll. Don't worry, we got all the receipts. You are a yodeling fool who needs auto tune, who done this every female entertainer, it seems, based off of the screenshots. Take your yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch. What the f***? You done tried to break that man back or something, I think, allegedly. How the f*** did you match the dots every time you put back on the freckles is what we the people want to know. Jay-Z has exhibited signs of envy, jealousy, hate, and stopping bags behind the scenes, allegedly. Why is it always the same story? So that means Nas made all of that stuff up. DMX made all of that stuff up. He was beefing for a minute with 50, with Dame and Dipset for a while. And isn't it interesting how many feuds, even with females, that he's allegedly been behind as well? What about all of the people who have made claims about their business?
businesses or accusations about some business practices, allegedly, of course. Are all of those people even currently right now? Are they all making it up? 55 with bots. 55 and too insecure, too crumpled up on the inside to face the real shit motherfuckers gotta say about your ass. 50 fucking 5 years old and having to rely on bots. That's closer to 100 years old.
I'm so happy she did that. I'm so happy we got on a thing. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. And it says, I don't got no man, but paid with 850 FICO score and 500K worth of credit. Okay, but I mind my business. Love the young girls. I speak life into them. That's because you're not a hater, Tracy, and we love it. And thank you. Happy birthday to the cancers. Happy birthday to the cancers. Listen. Oh, me saying this is going to be so crazy. And please remind me not to forget to read the comments because I know where it starts at here. While people should not wear braids or use AAV or wear, ooh. No shade. My man saw her at Essence Festival. She don't need to be talking about anybody's weight. Okay, we're going to start right there. My issue with this Nicki thing is, girl, when you throw Run Rock in this timeline, they be like, this you? Baby, the way the girls have been dog walking you on Beyonce's internet because you just won't let it go. If you want to be a blogger, be that. You should hit up Tasha K. Tasha K is a really good blogger. She has an app. She could really mentor you because this, in this lane, you need all the help. You're going to Aiden Ross, somebody who's considered misogynistic. You're going to Kai Sanaa, another child, a baby. You're out here listening to white gay men who prop you up to beef with black women. You know, and what's sad, and this was said earlier, you know, conversations with some Bay Squad members. You as a Caribbean woman, because you always said you was from Trinidad, I'm Trinidadian, da-da-da-da. You always separated yourself from black and then went out of your way to say they always trying to silence a black woman when you can't take the heat. And I love what Zach Campbell said about you. I think it was last night or whatever, and said at the end of the day, you act like a MAGA. And I think he got that from Jovi because Jovi was the first to say it on this frontier. You're out here tagging Republican, Florida Republican representatives who don't care about black people. All right? Talking about the FBI. This person attacked me. Now, do I believe men should attack you? No, but you told the internet, I'm tired of beefing with these bitches. Tell the men, let's go. And a man checks you, and now you're offended. You literally sent a terroristic threat to Megan Thee Stallion when you was out there saying, lying on your dead mama, lying on your dead mama. And when you alluded that she was trying to sleep with your husband, and that live when the camera was pointed at the floor or the door or whatever, when you was ranting for 40 days and 40 nights, that the people still bring up as the biggest crash out, you did that. Nobody did that but you. And my issue would continue to be, you are a 40-something-year-old woman with a child who's not booked nor busy. I know women who are booked and busy. Successful, booked, and busy, and they do not have the same time that you be having, and they make a lot of effing money. Let's be very clear. I have girls who in their bag, okay? Y'all be thinking it's cute because she looks stupid. She looks foolish because you be having all this smoke and vigor for people, whether they incited it or not. But when the real one was inciting something and told you to shut up, go shopping, take your child to the park, go do something, you've been on the internet all day, you acted cute and mute. You acted like you did not see it. Please, please, Miss Ma'am, it's given. You don't know what you want to do. First, you want to be a gangbanger, then you want to be above the mess, then you want to talk about God, love and light, spirituality, and all this other stuff. And then you want to talk about JC. Let's talk about JC. When you was over there using JC to do what you needed to do to fuel your beefs and everything like that, you was loving it. Now you're reaping from that because I don't believe JC is 100% innocent, but I don't believe you're innocent either. See, you know what's crazy? You're no longer in the in crowd. You're no longer in the in crowd. You no longer have the protections. They no longer would help you. And the biggest kicker to me was showing that they're not effing with you is when Cardi went over to France to see the Cowboy Carter tour. That was to let you know that, ho, I'm not playing with you. You allowed the people to play in your face. Talking about, well, my family, Desiree the Rat. If these people stole money from you, go get your money. Inserting yourself in beefs that have nothing to do with you is not a win for you. Everybody is over there folding themselves into a pretzel. And I'm talking about the delusional barbs. Folding themselves into a pretzel, trying to conjure up an excuse why this is okay for a 40-something-year-old woman who claims she's happy, claims she's grounded by God, claims she's surrounded by love to be doing this. To be doing this. To be doing this. You're coming off as a loser. You are literally coming off as a loser. You have the biggest fan base that's filled with the LGBTQ, and you're so hateful. It's clear. You tagged that Republican representative down in Florida. You look crazy. And I'm like, imagine being the biggest rapper with an extensive catalog, crashing out on Twitter station head because you can't have your way or you no longer know how to compete. Baby, you've been exposed. You have been exposed. You can no longer say, oh, they just be coming for me. Put it in the music. Get in the booth, bitch. Do you rap or do you tweet? That's what you used to tell the girls. When they had smoke with you, see you on the billboard, I'm not answering. What happened to that, Nicki Minaj? Was that a facade? Because I don't understand. What happened to the Nicki Minaj? I'm not fighting with you hoes unless you on the billboard. Where are you at? Because the fans got you out here moving crazy. I feel like I could tell you what you need to do. I can see what we need to do as a rebrand, but I'm not doing it for free. I'm giving you perfectly good free advice and you don't take it. I know you watching. I know the hating hoes in the back is watching. They can't wait to hop out the woodwork. It's like something in them. Just like, and I be like, look at you over here in my channel, in my comments. Thirsty. Let me quench your thirst, hoe. You look foolish. Armand is using you up because he said, you say my name, and you do. You do. You don't know what to do because the delusional barbs, the ones who are really unhinged that you go up for, they haven't constructed a plan for you yet. Yet. Now is the summer. What does the summer resonate with? Fun. Family, life, chill. You're not representing none of that. You're not at the couture shows. You're not at the fashion week. You're not at the red carpets. We don't see you around any other celebrities. You're in that dark ass house in that with the windows closed, doing God knows what. Bored out your mind. I could tell when a bitch is bored. You're giving bored ass bitch. That's what you are. And it's sad. When people talk to you with respect, you don't like that. People have been uplifting you. You literally have a high school challenge going. The girls are breaking their necks to do your iconic pose. And you want to fight on the internet by yourself because Jay-Z is not going to respond to you. The Barbs are like, see, look at her shouting at Desiree Perez. Megan Thee Stallion's management team is Roc Nation. She's supposed to shout out Desiree Perez, Jay-Z, the people who are putting money in the bank for her. I get why a lot of the Barbs are mad because they see the squandered deals. Where is Nicki Minaj's big brand deal? Where is it? Where is it? Where is the iconic interview? Where is the elevation? Where is the new photo shoot? We seen that one photo shoot for Vogue, and that was it. We don't even know what that's for. Do y'all know what it's for? No, you don't. Where is the music? Where is the product? At least if you're going to be a real crash out, because you're a fake crash out. If you're going to be a real crash out, have some stuff to go with it. Like, oh, here, boom. Here, boom. You've been ranting, and we have not seen a receipt yet. It's Friday, Nicki. Didn't you say some stuff was happening? Where is it? Where is it? She is just mean, miserable, always arguing with everyone, and I have never liked her. Ooh, Tracy. It's weird. And she's talking about Jay-Z's beefs. You've beef with a lot of these hoes too. Like, I can't stand when the girls be trying to, bring up your tea, tell your history. He lived it. He overcame that. He don't respond. And I truly believe this is why Jay-Z don't pick up the phone for people. This is why Jay-Z just be like, whatever, crash outs. He probably think you're mentally unsound. Summer equals flies and mosquitoes, so no thanks. Not y'all being mad. She not even at Disneyland. I hope people see how all these lawsuits came about targeting Roc Nation after his. Ooh. She needs to go on a hiatus. She just came off a hiatus. And this is my thing. If you went on a hiatus, where was the peace, the tranquility, the love? You came back with the, I've never lied, I never lied, I never lied. You could be telling the truth about a lot of stuff. You could really be waking it up, but you don't know how to go about it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And you too big and grown not to know this lesson in life already. It's just weird. Nobody cares. People are literally dodging floods. People are dodging inflation, and they're dodging ice. And oh, by the way, they're dodging mudslides and fires. The girls say you're in New York. What are you doing in New York? Just wasting time? It's weird. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. That's crazy. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Erica. Hey, love. The FBI and CPS going to take her son from her if she keeps doing dumb-ish and doing substances in front of her son. Now, Brittany, where did you get the doing substances? We have not seen that. We can't spread no lies. She's trying to be something she's not. The optics are making her look unwell, crazy, bitter, jealous. She had her moment. Ooh, MB. I feel like now is the time she could really rebrand, but I'm not giving it to her. I'm sorry, I'm not. She has the barbs. She listens to them, and they're not giving her the right tools to be a diva, somebody who could really dominate. She could literally dominate outside of music. She just doesn't. She's not using this thing that she be talking about the girls with. I'm from Trinidad also, but she knows she not supposed to try. Oh. She needs to learn how to read. Nicki is so beautiful, but she's going too hard. Just ruining the legacy. Like, you know, for iconic hits and bops, and you just out here just doing like God knows what. I think she feels isolated, but she did it to herself. She really did do it to herself. Seriously, I thought she retired. She just didn't have anything else to rap about. Her legal issues didn't come out until she got with that thug. Ooh. She's not even on the baby. Rihanna is on the Smurfs album. As a mother, why are you not on the Smurfs album? Easy money. Easy money. You know how many kids movies have come out? I think it was like Lilo and Stitch. They have this other one called like Eloho or something. I go to the movies all the time. Y'all know me. I love me a good movie. Why are you not on the kids movies? You have a kid. You do not work well with others. We've seen it. You've dragged people who literally kissed the ground that you walked on. And that's why I said when the idols turned to rivals. J. Cole knew what he was talking about. When the idols turned to rivals, baby. Like, you have beefed with a lot of girls. You can say it's their fault. Let's say it's all their fault. All of them hoes was hating hoes. They was using you. Megan was using you. Ice Spice was using you. JT was using you. You didn't even work with Doechii. Doechii was trying to use you. Okay, Doja Cat used you. Who else? Who else? Cardi B used you. Remy Ma used you. Who else used you? The old hoes in the back used you. Little Kim used you. Foxy Brown used you. Let's see who else, 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 who else. Queen Latifah used you. Lady LaShawn used you. All these hoes used you. Yeah, everybody in the rap game used you, honey. You was innocent, pure as snow, and they just wanted a piece of you. But now we see you are a MAGA getting fiend. Like, I knew it was something weird when you and Amber Rose became friends again, and now you tagging this irrelevant House Republican from down in Florida who ain't got no power, no intellect, or no pizzazz, and the girlies are tagging your husband as a constituent and a voter. This is what you represent. And I do feel like this. Florida, I thought y'all said y'all cared about the immigration. Why are y'all going up so hard for a Tory, an immigrant? It's not American. And then, I don't know. I just feel like y'all shouldn't vote her back in. Look who she's tied to. She's tied to some weird people. She's doing some weird ish. Baby, get Donald Trump off the line. The girl is not handling her business. You know, when they don't do what Donald Trump said, I said get him on the line. Fire them. He got the power. Do what you need to do, Donnie. Do what you need to do, Donnie. Your commentary on Nicki inspires me to go harder for myself. You drop real life gems. I just feel like crying about what people do against you with no type of solutions is weird. It's washed. It's tired. It's delayed. It's so play out because you have the blueprint. She literally is talking about an industry she's still in. Do you want to be a part of the industry or not? Like, I don't get it. Like, you know, it's one thing to say you don't want to be a part and you're doing your own thing. It's another thing to still want to be a part of the industry that you said is that wants to destroy you and your family while you have destroyed people in their family. I just don't get it. Like, what? I don't get that. What kind of example are you highlighting to your son if you won't even fight for you? It's like she wants people to fight for her. Who's going to do that? Who's going to do that? Like, in 2025, this is the year you have to stand up and fight for yourself. We see the people who are fighting for themselves, and we see the rest of them. They're just rolling over. Like at this point, if you want to be a content creator, do that. Just put some work ethic into it. Stop being lazy. It's giving lazy. Lazy. I cannot stand a lazy bitch. I just can't. I can't stand anybody who just at any given moment will give up. It's just so easy to quit. But the poll has ended, y'all. We got the numbers in the chat, and 69% of y'all said she's going outside. And I have to agree. And on that note, oh, let me see. It says the issue with her is that people are going through things in real life and none of us are worth 100 million. If you have a problem, solve it, because nobody wants to hear that BS. And on that note, we gotta go. Bows.